Okay, I wanted to do a quick follow-up video and have another look at Josey whales. And the main purpose is because the lighting in the last video, or lack thereof, was just totally bad. It completely sucked. So, I can give you my thoughts on figures and my general takeaways and what they might do in the aftermarket and things like that, but if you can't really see the figure, it doesn't do that much good, does it? So, one thing that I invested in was, let's take a look over here. I just got this guy off of Amazon. This is what I'm using right now. So overhead camera mounts, 10-inch selfie, ring light, phone holder for desk phone, mount arm, blah, blah, blah. So this does a couple of things. This will improve the lighting in any future video that I decide to make. And it holds my phone in place. That way I'm not holding the phone in one hand, trying to mess with the figure in the other hand. So like before I would hold my phone while trying to, it's like, oh, let me try to get the gun out of the holster and then show you what it looks like and then put it back, and the phone's going all over the place, and it wasn't good. So none of my videos on this channel are ever going to be good. I mean, I'm not trying to be a professional at this or anything, but I do like to have an outlet to kind of give my thoughts, and even if I can help 10 people, then hey, I think it's worth it because I enjoy doing this. So this gives you a much better look at Josey whales, and I thought I would put Harry and the Pale Rider Preacher here along with him just to give you guys a better look. And by the way, Harry is still available on Sideshow. But again, I think last time I checked, the underground figure still has Josey whales. $42.65. Okay, yep, there he is. But remember what I said about these figures going up $5 in price. Dirty Harry, I am positive, was not originally $290. That's ridiculous. So again, you can go to some of these other retailers, and you can get the third act variant Dirty Harry for $271 here at Underground Figures. So definitely avail yourself of that if you can. So anyway, back to these guys though. If you look at, so those of you who wanted a better look at the head sculpt on Josey whales, there you go. And yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, not Hot Toys good. I mean, maybe Hot Toys 2010 good, I would say. Which is good for Sideshow. They've come a long way. I mean, that's really good. That may be one of the best. The Man with No Name is pretty good too, as far as head sculpt. But I mean, that's really good. And so here again, it gets these revolvers that okay, I can definitely see some difference this time. I mean, they're roughly the same size, but you can see the rod under the barrel. And those have different shapes and different colors. And let's see, what about this guy? So this looks, yeah, so pretty much identical to that one. Again, it's easier to confirm all this now when doing this with better lighting. Then of course we know this this one is different. And we got a pretty good look at that in the last video. These fit easily in the holsters. The material for the holsters is kind of thin, kind of cheap, which we're used to seeing, whether it's Sideshow or Hot Toys. I don't care who it is. We've seen a lot of just kind of cheap pleather material on these belts and holsters, but bottom line is it works. It's nothing fancy, but it works. It looks okay, to me anyway. So yeah, here again, if we want to look at that head sculpt, not bad at all. Let me try to get, so I'm learning how to use this thing in real time, so I thought, why not just kind of play around with it here. I've got other things to do this evening, so I didn't really have time to get real good at this before filming the video. And again, none of these videos are going to be that good anyway, but it's just to give people a general idea. And I like to focus on figures that aren't getting a lot of attention anywhere else on YouTube. So there we go. There's the Pale Rider, Josey Wales, and Dirty Harry. So we want to take a closer look at Harry. As someone commented the other day, there's a reason why I'm using the sunglasses, because the head sculpt on Harry it's okay, but it's not great. It's not their best. I think with Josey Wales, I think one reason why Josey Wales is better is because there's simply more to work with. So Josey Wales, a little bit more wrinkles, more facial hair. Harry has just more of a stoic expression. So not really a lot of, there's some determination there, but just not a lot of emotion. Josey Wales with the open mouth, gritted teeth. And this is a slightly older Eastwood. I mean, Dirty Harry was 1971. Josey Wales was 76, I think. So. But Josey Wales, Eastwood's a little bit older, and then Josey Wales has more of a grizzled appearance, so there's more to work with. It's always harder if you look at Hot Toys Star Wars figures, or any figure of someone who is young and doesn't have many wrinkles, so like young Luke Skywalker, young when Harrison Ford was still pretty young playing Han Solo. I think it's why so many of those figures don't have great head sculpts, don't have good likenesses, because it's harder to capture the likeness of actors / characters that are still in their youth. But the more wrinkles a character has, the more distinct features they have, the easier it is for companies to give us a good head sculpt. That's why with characters like Dooku and Krennic from Hot Toys, those are some of their best head sculpts. So the Preacher, I would put somewhere in the middle. Maybe not as good as Josey Wales, but certainly better than Dirty Harry. But overall, I mean, all three of these are very well done. But yeah, as for me, for Dirty Harry, he's keeping the shades on. I'm gonna stick with the sunglasses. Looks a lot better to me that way. And so for almost $300, I mean, that's really just, with so few accessories and the head sculpt being off, you really have to ask yourself, am I really getting what I'm paying for with that Dirty Harry? But I mean, I'm enjoying it, but then again, I got it at a discount. I got got, I think, 50-60 bucks or so knocked off because of reward points. And I think I pre-ordered mine from, or got mine from Alter Ego with Harry. But Josey Wales I got from Underground Figures. And then the Preacher I think I got from Sideshow, but with some discounts applied. So these guys are overpriced for sure, but I've already gone into all that and complained about that. But so yeah, so here are the three that I have on display. Again, Man with No Name is boxed up upstairs. Probably won't keep that long term. I may do a video on that if people want it, but I figure what's the point right now of talking much about that because it's sold out everywhere. But if people want me to do a video on that, I certainly can. The head sculpt on that's, again, probably second best. I would say Josey Wales out of the four that I've seen, Josey Wales probably the best. But Man with No Name, I would say probably the second best. Followed by Pale Rider and then Dirty Harry in last place. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a quick follow-up update and get a look at these guys, especially Josey, in better lighting. So I'm really enjoying this new mount with the added lighting. I mean, again, I'm down here in my basement in my man cave, not a ton of light down here, and the light that I had down here would either keep these figures in the dark, or it would the glare would reflect off of these, and then you couldn't see it then either. But I'm really enjoying this new camera mount. So videos going forward should be brighter and a little bit better. So it's a better glimpse of what these guys look like. Which one of these is your favorite? Do you have a favorite? Do you have a least favorite? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.